It's your weekend review, later than normal due to Monday's clashes. Bayern were irresistible. Dortmund were Dortmund, if you know what I mean. Scott McTominay picked up where he left off for Napoli. Kylian Mbappe hit 2 in a Real Madrid stroll. And Olivier Giroud rolled back the years for Lille against Monaco. So, let's get into the action. Liverpool broke Newcastle Hearts in added time. 11 minutes into added time, I should add, in a 3-2 victory, which saw Anthony Gordon sent off. Arsenal carved Leeds open with a 5-star performance. Tottenham humbled Manchester City with a 2-0 win at the Etihad. And Manchester United threw away a lead to draw 1-1 at Fulham. Crystal Palace drew with Nottingham Forest. Everton christened their new stadium with a 2-0 win over Brighton. And Chelsea thumped West Ham 5-0 at the London Stadium. PSG bid Gianluigi Donnarumma a tearful goodbye just moments after beating Angers 1-0 to extend their unbeaten start to the season. Speaking of 100% records, Lyon beat Metz 2-0 to extend theirs, as did Toulouse and Strasbourg after wins over Brest and Nantes respectively. Marseille were helped by a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang double to put their tumultuous week behind them with a 5-2 win over Paris FC. But despite the scoreline, the game wasn't quite as comfortable as it seems. And finally, Olivier Giroud scored the winner for Lille against Nantes in a big Sunday night game and could even afford to miss a late penalty. In the Bundesliga, Harry Kane netted a hat-trick, Michael Olise got 2 and Luis Diaz got the other as Bayern got their title defence underway with a 6-0 thrashing of RB Leipzig. Borussia Dortmund led a 3-1 lead slip in the final 10 minutes at St. Pauli to draw 3-3. Erik ten Hag was beaten in his first game as Leverkusen boss. They lost 2-1 at home to Hoffenheim, a really poor result and a really poor performance. Bayern's most likely challengers Eintracht Frankfurt got off to a great start. They beat Werder Bremen 4-1. Elsewhere, Cologne won 1-0 against Mainz. And Union Berlin, they won 2-1 against Stuttgart. In Spain, Barcelona came from 2 goals down to win 3-2 at Levante, thanks to goals from Ferran Torres and Pedri. A Kylian Mbappe double. And their first goal of the season for Vinicius Jr. gave Real Madrid a routine 3-0 victory at Real Oviedo. And Atletico Madrid are still without a win in La Liga. They drew 1-1 at home to Elche and were roundly booed off by their home support. But it's Villarreal that sit top of La Liga. They won 5-0 against lowly Girona, thanks to a hat-trick from Canadian hitman Tejan Buchanan. And finally, Serie A. One-time City rivals Scott McTominay and Kevin De Bruyne were on target as Napoli kicked off their title defence with a 2-0 win at Sassuolo. Jonathan David scored his first goal for Juventus in a 2-0 win over Parma. Nico Paz was on target for Cesc Fabregas' Como as they won 2-0 against Lazio. And newly promoted Cremonese caused the biggest upset of the weekend, going to the San Siro and beating Milan 2-1. Roma beat Bologna 1-0 in Gianpiero Gasparini's first game in charge. And the weekend finished with a resounding win for Inter. They won 5-0 against Torino. 2 goals there for Marcus Thuram to get the Christian Chivo era underway in perfect fashion. That's it from me. I'll be back on Friday with the preview ahead of next weekend's fixtures. Have a great week.